What was your life like before you got entrenched in your addiction? What was it like?
So it was good, it was fair. My mother, my mom working.
What about your life before the addiction? What type of jobs, career was you in?
I worked at, right there, oh my God. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, I worked at Burger King, I worked at Penn Street Deli. I was doing all right.
You had a car and everything?
No, my ex had a car, I don't even know how to drive.
What's your name?
Brooke.
Brooke?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Brooke. Where are you from originally?
Kensington, around here.
Oh, wow. So you've been down here your whole life?
41 years.
That's history right there, right? How has that 41 years been for you?
It was good when I was younger. It changed a lot. You know, more drugs started coming into the neighborhood.
Let's go down memory lane. Let's talk about your childhood. Paint us a picture of your childhood.
It was fair. It was good. My mom was a single mother of 4 daughters, and she didn't have a drug problem. She was struggling to take care of us. My dad was in the state penitentiary. We lived in Kensington on Custer Street. She had met a dude, and he was addicted to heroin. And I started noticing things like when she would go to work, I would see him run to the corner, grab something, take a spoon, and run upstairs. And he started getting physical with me, he started hitting me. I guess when he didn't have his dope, he was sick or something. But my mom was too busy working, selling Avon, doing telemarketing, and doing some other things. She was working 3 jobs and everything to try to get us out of that neighborhood and make a better life for us. So, I don't know, I started smoking weed at the age of 14, still living in Kensington at that time. When I hung out with my other sister, she's 42. The 2 younger ones I really didn't hang out with because they were younger. Needless to say, they're the good ones now. They got their own place and they live in Fishtown, and they're good. But me and my older sister, we struggle. I don't know why, but I go to rehab and I try to get clean. I do so good in rehab. When I come home, I fuck up. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know.
So you come back in the same environment that you use the drugs in?
I went to Valley Forge, Norristown. It was so nice out there. I did good out there. But then I asked for a recovery house and they put me in the middle of Kensington.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. A lot of my friends have failed because they put them back in Kensington. They was doing so good in rehab, but once they come back to a recovery house down here, forget it. It's like going backwards, right? So let's talk about school.
Right.
Let's go to middle school and high school. What type of student were you?
Middle school, I went to Elkin. That's right there on by Allegheny. It's elementary school right there off at Allegheny. What is that? C maybe. It's right by where they got the Rite Aid at. Right around there on Allegheny. I did good there. I graduated my little middle school thing. Moved on. Then I went to high school. And I couldn't do it. My mom had signed me up for different high schools so I could keep trying. I went to Frankfurt, I went to Kensington. I just couldn't get the grip of it. So that's when I started doing heroin. And I couldn't go to school if I was sick. My kid's father introduced me to it, by the way. He lived right in this area on 1st Street. It's a couple blocks away. They don't live there no more, but they did. And so I went to all them high schools, whatever. I couldn't get it together because sometimes I'm sick. If I wasn't sick, I was high. I was falling asleep in class. So finally, in 10th grade, I just stopped going.
So you dropped out in 10th?
Yes, and then I got pregnant. My mother made me get an abortion. And then after I got the abortion, I was still getting high. I was even getting high when I got the abortion. Still getting high, whatever. Then I got pregnant again, and I wanted to get another abortion, and I didn't. I act like I did and kept the money, but I didn't. And that's my son, Brandon. He's 22, he's a good kid. I only got one son, I only got one kid. I had a couple pregnancies, but I only got one birth. Okay. And he's 22, and he's a good kid. He works and smokes his little bit of weed, which I'm fine with that. Because at that age 22, I was locked up, doing this, that, everything. So I don't mind him smoking weed.
All right.
He's with my mom in Fishtown. He's in a good environment, Brandon.
All right. What are some of your favorite childhood memories you can think of?
Going down the shore.
Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Going down the shore, maybe going to like Belmore Lake, stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, not too much because my mom didn't really have that much money, you know what I mean? We didn't have much when we were younger.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Watching my mom graduate and get her GED, that was a good thing. She graduated from Lutheran Settlement House, got her GED, got us out of Kensington. My aunt's husband got her with the school district. Next thing you know, she was off to the races. Now she's been with the school district 22 years. She's got her own house in Fishtown with a jacuzzi in the backyard. So don't say just because if you live in Kensington you can't be nothing, because we didn't have nothing. And now my mom works 7 days a week, takes care of my son. Well, she don't really take care of him no more because she's 22. But my other sister that I mentioned to you about, she's a drug addict too. She got 2 of her kids, custody of her kids.
Currently out here in Kensington, what all drugs are you battling?
Heroin / fentanyl, whatever you want to call it.
Okay,
and
so
crack cocaine.
Those are 2 huge demons to be fighting, right? Not easy. Do you snort or do you shoot the heroin?
I was shooting, but I got an abscess on my leg, which is good now. It was only a little one, but it's good now. My antibiotics and everything, but it scared me enough to go back to snorting. I was worried about that too, but I don't think it really is. I mean, well, there is a rush, but I'm really fucked up off snorting that bag.
All right.
When was I on stick, I don't even care anymore because it don't even really get me high like it used to.
So how many bags do you use in a day? 24 hours?
Oh no, probably like 8 or 9.
What about crack?
That's a lot. I use a lot of crack.
A lot of people always spend a lot of money on crack. How does it make you feel when you smoke it?
I don't know. It's just like something through my body. I don't know. And I think I do it to like cover up, like, so I don't have to think about what's going on in my life. But even though after that feeling's gone, I mean, it's still there.
It's still there. So now currently out here in Kensington, what's 24 hours in your life look like?
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, a day in your life. You know, a whole 24 hours a day. What do you do from morning to night in your life? 24 hours.
Mainly prostitute, to keep it real.
And that's how you make your money? That's dangerous, right?
Very. She takes got taken.
Have you been incarcerated for that?
Years ago. They just tried to get me about 2 weeks ago. I jumped in the car, but he waved me over.
That's a dangerous thing you're doing. A lot of our brothers and sisters, a lot of our sisters get killed, get raped. What's the worst thing that has happened to you since you've been doing dates? Are you gonna be all right?
I had a screwdriver put to me.
A screwdriver?
I went back to some dude's house, and he didn't give me the money right away, so I had asked him again. He said, hold on. So I'm like, all right, I give a couple minutes. He comes over to me. He's like, let me get you the money. Next thing you know, I seen a taser sitting on the couch, you know, so I thought that was kind of odd, you know. Next thing I know, he got a taser and a gun, and he's like, take it to the back room. He said, I'm not paying your money until we're done. I've been beat before. I'm like, okay, whatever.
did you get away?
I did. I was for him to bring me back down here at 2:30 in the morning.
So he like raped you? Against
Yeah, he made me do it with him. Yes.
Do you
And
report
then-
that?
He brought the gun with him. He said, when I drop you off, don't make no noises or scream anything or say anything to me.
Have you seen him since?
Yes, yes.
Did you report that to the police?
No.
Okay, we're almost done, okay?
No, you're good. I'm just thinking. I tell all the girls what he's driving.
Tell us, what is he driving?
He's driving a blue Impala with paper. A blue Impala with paper plates.
What does he look like?
Matter of fact, chubby white guy.
Chubby white guy?
No, not white, black guy.
Black guy?
Yeah, middle age. You know what? He even took me back to his apartment.
Yeah.
Stupid. And guess where his apartment was?
Okay.
You know where our quarterback lives?
What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
If I'm dope, I do that.
Dope, right? It's like a full-time job, huh?
Yes.
It's not
more than
easy.
that.
It's not easy.
No.
All right.
And I'm hoping to get back into rehab. I call every other day, and they tell me there's only what kind of beds? Medical beds.
That's horrible. They need more resources for you guys instead of having to wait on beds all the time, right?
It's true. Yes.
What do you think it's going to take to help you? What do you need to help you get clean? You don't know?
What I need for me to help me get clean?
Yeah.
Is I need some positive people around me that don't use the same page as I'm on.
Right.
And just like going, I want to go mess around and other than low dose.
When was the last time you had some good sleep?
Oh.
Are you sleepy?
No, it's the drugs.
It's the drugs. Okay, all right. I was just trying to make
Yeah,
sure.
you're good.
All right. So, what's your living status?
Right now I'm living with my aunt. And she does crack cocaine too.
So you do have a place to stay, right?
Yep. But she
Okay.
does drugs too.
What are some of your triggers? What are some things that make you want to use drugs?
What makes me want to use drugs?
Yeah,
Money.
what are your triggers? Huh?
Money sometimes.
Is that your trigger? What else? Okay, let's get off topic and we
Okay,
done,
go ahead,
okay?
tell me something else.
Yeah, let's get off topic and we
Money,
done. What's your
money.
favorite color?
Oh, purple.
What are some of your favorite foods?
Favorite what?
Favorite foods?
Food, I love crab legs, shrimp, what is it? Shamboli.
Okay. When was the last time you had some?
What, food?
The food that you just mentioned, your favorite foods. Oh, that sucks, right?
That's okay.
What's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Yo, we meeting a lot of cancers out here. Shout out to all the cancers. What are some things you love most about yourself?
I'm a good person. I'm kind-hearted.
That's awesome. When you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
Believe it or not, I want to be a police officer.
Oh, that's nice. Why?
I don't know. That's what I wanted to be when I was younger.
Okay. So this one would be, if you had a plane ticket right now, if you had a plane ticket, where would you go?
I don't know. Maybe Puerto Rico.
Why? Why Puerto Rico?
It looks beautiful over there. My cousin went for her honeymoon. It looks so nice.
Okay. So now this one would be, what are some skills or talent that you have that we need to know about?
I'm good at arts and craft.
Arts and craft? Awesome. I love art, so art is my thing. What do you look for in a relationship?
I like people to be honest, not cheat on me.
Honest and not to cheat on you? Okay, all right.
That's about it. That's all I like.
If your friends and your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
I love my family. I love my family.
Okay. What's your short-term goals now?
To get clean. To get into a recovery house to get clean.
Okay. And what are you doing currently to help you with that?
I'm not doing, what am I doing? I've been calling Valley Forge rehab like every other day, but nothing.
All right. So 2 more questions and we're done, okay? If you had a pick, right? To fly or to be invisible, which one would you pick?
If I had to pick a what?
To fly or to be invisible, which one will you pick? This one is the last question, right?
Oh, wait, I didn't answer your question.
There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who struggle with addiction. What's your message to the world on that? You up? Hello?
Oh, yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, what's your message to the world, to people who are against people who are struggling with addiction?
That we're all humans at the end of the day. We just made a bad decision.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Don't judge, help. If you can't help, leave them alone. Okay, before we close out, is there anything you're in need of that we can help you with?
Who, me?
Yeah, you need anything from the AML family? Any prayers?
Prayers. I can use some clothes.
Some clothes? Okay, all right. And is this the area you usually at, so I can find you? Okay. So AML family, I want to tell the lovely lady, thank you so much for her time. We'll stay connected to her. Keep her in your prayers.
Yes.
And remember, don't be bitter,
Yeah.
be better. Until next time, we out there. Peace out.